That word excellence has high stakes. And for someone else to say, hey, we see you trying, we see you doing that, it means a lot.
The City of Torrance's Cultural Arts Commission presents the 47th Excellence in Arts Awards.
The Excellence in Arts Awards honors artists who work in Torrance and help enliven our city with incredible art.
About 200 people fill the Toyota Meeting Hall celebrating this year's award recipients.
It is really quite an honor to have my work recognized.
To actually have somebody acknowledge my work is really quite lovely. To be seen and heard and acknowledged has been really special.
Sean Trowbridge's passion for dance led her to a long career with Disney, where she performed and even taught at Disneyland.
I grew up in a very small town in Idaho, a very small farm community. And as an only child, I had to really fill my time, and I would always perform for my farm animals. They were like the best audience ever. And so I got into dance, and it's just the most rewarding experience to be able to give back in that way.
She most recently shined in her Torrance Theater Company's summer musical, Something Rotten, and says her greatest joy is being able to inspire and transform young performers from all over the world.
Something Rotten, it is hilarious. It's one of my top 5 favorite shows of all time, so to be able to choreograph it was awesome. I haven't won an award for choreography, so I'm just grateful to the city that they saw something in me and wanted to acknowledge that. There's something really special about the arts.
Music Award recipient Bradley Hampton has also contributed greatly to the Torrance Theater Company.
I think there have been 16 different shows that I've helped with in some way, either vocal directing or music directing or accompanying, even just helping with auditions. I come from a family that's pretty musical. My grandma was a concert pianist. I'm the eldest of 8 kids, and we all sing. So singing and family music was always a big part of my life growing up. It's a feeling that you can't get any other way. You feel seen, you feel accepted, you feel like you've done something that's worthwhile.
I'm excited to present the Emerging Artist Award to Jorge Macias.
Emerging artist Jorge Macias says he went to college not knowing much about theater and fell in love with set design.
Having the ability for people to see the sets that I've designed makes me feel like a job well done. We try to pick the best messages in the plays. I draw it out, show it to the director, he approves, and then I start the construction on it. We try to get the community to learn, and if the community grabs that from what I designed, whether that be the set or the sound, that's what makes me fulfilled. It's what they feel at the moment when they're in that space, when they're fully immersed. I think that's the best of all.
Chris Tiernan gets recognized in the Drama and Theater Arts category for his contributions to the city for the past 10+ years.
And I just directed my first show ever with Torrance, which has been a really great experience. It's nice to feel the audience so close with you and going through it with you. It's great to have a theater family here in this community that really values art. Art is self-expression, it's a mirror to society, it's a way to bring people together. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's great when it's with a community like this.
Sasha Miller and her husband Ryan Miller take home the Literary Arts Award.
It's a huge honor. We're very humbled. We've worked with the Torrance Theater Company very closely since like 2009 for me. My husband later. I love theater, as does my husband. We both work in the theater field. We just had been wanting to write a play for a long time together. We work well because we just bring out the best in each other. And it's great having a writing partner because there's someone else there to tag team with.
Clients enter the program via Harbor Regional Center in Torrance.
The Visual Arts and Design Award goes to Brainstorm Productions. Sylvia Owens has worked with the organization since 2019.
Most of our clients are neurodiverse. We have others with other disabilities, but that is our clientele. They are people on the autism spectrum that are very talented. Brainstorm Productions is a work program. All of our artists have been through the 3-year training program at the Academy, and they're interviewed to see if they qualify for the studio. And when they do, they move into the studio where they are paid 4 hours a day to be professional animators.
Owens says the hardworking employees deserve this recognition.
What we're doing is working. To them, I think they matter. They matter. They're the boots on the ground making this all happen. To have a conduit like this place to do what they do and show it to the world, just to have that human contact that goes, wow, you guys are amazing, and here's an award. You know, I think what they do matters, and they matter. The credit goes to them, you know, and their hard work. There are 24 frames per second when you are creating an animation, which means they have to draw 24 frames on their computer or on paper. So if it's a 4-minute film, that's a lot of drawing. That's a lot of hard work. It's out there. People are seeing it, they recognize it, they're honoring it. That is a big deal for them, just to see the impact that they have. I think if there was anything to add, it would be, don't underestimate this population. We bring it to the world that these are productive, creative, wonderful people. I love what we do. It's relevant. It makes a difference. It makes a huge difference in a lot of lives.
We are filled with gratitude.
And the Katie Geiser Award goes to Visions of Unity, where Leanne King and her team help make a difference in the lives of young artists.
There's been a lot of research done about young people not being heard, and so we've really started on a process that feeds into what real needs are for young people.
The annual Visions of Unity contest is a way for high schoolers in the Torrance area to express themselves through literature and visual arts.
We have a grand celebration for all the arts and literature winners, which gives them an opportunity, and the whole community, to hear what they have to say. There's usually 100 to 200 parents, people from schools, from elected officials' offices, who are there present. Principals come, superintendent come. The artists can display their work and explain how they're thinking with their art. So it works both as a way to recognize the voices and the creativity of high school students, but also to share that with the community, because sometimes we don't listen to teenagers and what they're feeling. And I'm sure there's some parents in that audience that have heard things that they didn't hear from their own children.
Over the past 25 years, more than 1,000 students have received awards and given a total of $25,000 in cash prizes. But to King, that's not the only great outcome.
I've always appreciated art. It was a convergence of wanting to hear what the young people had to say, what their ideas were, what their ideals were, what they envisioned for their future, and even what are their lived experiences. Because some of the strongest work comes from lived experience that young people write about. Just a few years ago, there was a young woman who was talking about her artwork, and she had some time trying to get out what she had to say, and everyone in the audience froze. They gave her every moment she needed to come out as a lesbian, as gay. It was obviously an emotional moment for her, but I was so proud of everyone there. Not a rustle, not a sound, that they let her struggle through what she had to say and for her to say it. So, excuse me, there are moments like that that happen every year, and to give them a vehicle for expressing themselves in a context. Here are ways for you to express your feelings.
King co-founded this organization and says she's thrilled to receive such a recognition.
I met Katie Geiser when she was mayor, and I said to myself, look, there is a woman who's mayor of Torrance, and she's so impressive. And so for me, she's been an ideal to aspire to. So that's even more important to me personally, is that we can receive an award named after Katie Geiser. We're happy to be recognized in the arts category, because truly that's one of the things we've been doing for 25 years, is encouraging young people to express themselves through art.
Award recipients hope those watching remember how important the arts can be in their lives.
I want people to support the arts and to acknowledge that this is a service by Torrance and for the community.
I was really impressed with the city. I love how much they empower new artists, up-and-coming artists, old artists to just really shine.
Art is very powerful and necessary, so it's great that Torrance really values art that way.
To learn more about this event, go to TorranceCA.Gov/ExcellenceInArts. I'm Alexandria Katsaridis with the City of Torrance.